Grace, it's been a magic run for Kildare over the last few years. Division 3 final last year, Division 2 final this year. You're already promoted to Division 1. It's a great time to be from Kildare.
Yeah, definitely. We're on the, as people keep saying, on a bit of a crest of a wave at the minute. Look, in ways, like, I think we were going into Division 2, and this is hand on heart, it was take each game as it comes, let's try stay in Division 2, like there'd be nothing worse than going up and going straight back down, and, you know, kind of retain our status was kind of the goal, and we just hit a bit of momentum, you know, and I think, you know, the fact that we didn't really lose too many people after the All-Ireland last year, we had a good system and kind of style of play and knew how our management worked as well, all those little things, we were kind of organised. I think we just hit a lot of teams maybe on the hop and just got a bit of momentum, and yeah, like, you know, to be in a league final is unbelievable, as I said. Probably something we didn't think was going to happen, you know. For a lot of us, we thought August 13th last year would be our first and only time maybe to play in Croke Park, so to be back in Croker again, preparing for a national final is really unbelievable.
You know, it's the sight that you walked up the Hogan stand. You know, we spoke about it last time I spoke to you, would have been that Captain's Day ahead of the All-Ireland final. You were dreaming of going up there and lifting that cup. You did it. You've built on from that incredible league campaign. That winning run is still going strong. Does that winning run give you the confidence in those tight games, in those big match days, that you can get over the line?
Yeah, like I think we've shown time and time again, you know, when our backs have been against the wall, that we're able to kind of pull a rabbit out of the hat in a sense. You know, happened a number of times last year. A lot of our games last year ran really close. The All-Ireland final will be no different. So like we know that we have that in the back pocket, in a sense that we know when our pin is to the collar that we can actually get over the line. But honest to God, like this winning streak that people keep talking about is never, and this is not even a lie, never spoken about in the dressing room. The motto has been each game as it comes, and that's the way we prepare. We do our homework on every opposition the same, you know, who's our key players, what's the matchups, what's their style of play, and then we bring it back to ourselves. Well, what are we about? And that's how it's kind of worked. And I think when the games are Sunday, like, you know, you barely have time to kind of get up and take a breath. You know, the split season just means that you don't really have too much time to look back. It's always kind of, well, what's the next, you know, and be no different this weekend. Please God, we'll, you know, hopefully get a good performance in Croke Park and get over the line. Absolutely, that's our goal. And being already promoted before you go in, I think, relieves you a little bit of that pressure. But then I know Sunday evening, then it's going to be right Leinster Championship, first game against Dublin. That'll be the focus then. And that's the beauty of the split season. It doesn't give you too much time, I think, to take a step back and go, God, like we've, you know, got this far this year. Who would have thought? You know, too much time to kind of think about it because you're constantly preparing for the next game. So I think it's been good. I think it's one of those things that'll be more when the season ends. We look back and go, God, that was a good run, you know.
When you were in the Division 3 final last year, did you feel there was a lot more pressure going into play Clare, knowing you have to win on the day to get promoted, whereas this year, look, you're already going up. Obviously, you want the silverware, you want to build from it. As you said, they're going into the Leinster Championship and the All-Ireland Series as well. You want the confidence boost, but it's not as high pressure as it was last year.
100%. There's a pressure in the sense you always want to perform and play like to your best of your ability when you're representing your county, and when there's a cup on the line you want to go out and do your very best to win it. But it was totally different to what last year was like, because it was like, we knew for us, if we'd any aspirations of kind of pushing on the championship and trying to get into senior, we just felt that, was it realistic to be preparing for a senior championship and be maybe in Division 3 next year? So we felt, right, if we want to be looking at promotion in the championship, we need to be in Division 2 for next year to be preparing for the senior championship. So I think that showed a lot in maybe the performance. And I think for both sides, us and Clare, it was such a kind of on edge, you know, performance from both teams, just end-to-end stuff, kind of a little bit manic at times, less control. So I think for this weekend, it might be similar to the way the men's games were, which is open, expansive, free-flowing football, two teams going at it to win a cup. But yeah, like that pressure is kind of not there in the sense of, because you've that promotion already. So I reckon that all four games the weekend are going to be all crackers in their own right, you know, and obviously every team wants to go out and win a cup.
It's been, I suppose, a hectic time for you. You know, you're coming off the leagues, you're game after game, you know, the Leinster Championship is coming up, it's the All-Ireland Series, it's a real year of wearing the white of Kildare. And at the same time, we'll be wearing something else white in the near future that you've tried to put in as well. You've been trying to finalise your wedding. you're trying to do that as well. It's been probably manic, but has that maybe just taken your mind off of it and just given a bit of relief to you?
Yeah, it's been a bit mad. Yeah, when we booked the wedding January 12 months ago, I probably wasn't too sure about what was, the year we were going to have ahead with Kildare. Probably wasn't thinking too much about what my plans were for 2024, and booked it right in the middle of the Leinster Championship, bank holiday weekend. So yeah, we were 4.5 weeks out, I think it is now, or so, just under 5 weeks anyway to the wedding. And it'll be another day in white, which will be a different type of white. But look, it's been, to be honest, my work is really busy as well, and it's been really nice. I think weddings can be stressful, work can be stressful, football can be stressful. I think when you have another thing to kind of occupy your mind, it's good. So I think at times when the wedding has been a bit overwhelming, I'm like, well, look, I'd focus on the match for Sunday. And sometimes maybe with football was a bit manic, I'm like, right, we'll do wedding thing here. So I've kind of used use them off each other in a sense. But no, I'm looking forward to it. But as my fiance will well and truly confirm, at the minute my focus is 100% on Sunday in Croke Park, and then a lot of the jobs I'm saying after Sunday I'll look at that. So yeah,
you won't be wearing the football boots that day, but you'll
No.
be wearing them this weekend anyway.
Yeah.
For Kildare, the growth of the sport over the last few years has been massive. To go out in Croke Park to win Division 2 final this weekend would just be a real statement that Kildare are here to play going into the Senior Championship.
Yeah, like I think there was, like there has been a bit of pressure on our senior team in a sense, because our underage were absolutely flying it the last kind of 3 to 4 years, all performing, minor A finals, under 16A, that under 14, the platinum, doing their thing. And I think there was a bit of an onus on us to step up and kind of push the senior team into the higher grades, playing at that top end football. Like the population of Kildare is huge, the population playing ladies football is massive as well. So in a sense, maybe we were underperforming for a while. We did go through a huge transition period and stuff like that. And in a way, when you look back, you're kind of like, look, maybe those years of hardship, in a sense, everything happens for a reason. That's kind of come at a good time. We've a good balance in the team. We've kind of an older crew. We've a good crew in their mid-20s now. We have an awful lot of young girls coming up through. So we're in a really healthy place, and we are where we want to be as a county, and back into Division 1 football for next year is just unbelievable. But like at the minute, it's let's get a trophy on Sunday, nothing like a cup that gets the county kind of buzzing, and last year in the All-Ireland final, it was unbelievable, the build-up. With huge support. So I've no doubt that we'll have the same in Croke Park on Sunday.